Basic human understanding tells us that you don't know what you don't know. So recently I did a video highlighting the fact that the oldest civilization started approximately 7,512 years ago in Ethiopia. But then someone was like, what about the dinosaurs? And someone else commented, what about the people that were here 260,000 years ago? So let's read. The Ethiopian calendar in 2011 was the year 7500. The Ethiopian calendar is about 7,500 years old. So when was the theory of evolution started? Less than 300 years ago, somebody in Europe was like, hey, I know what happened a million years ago. Hence, his imagination going wild. How could he know when the oldest book, someone says 2,600 years ago, someone else said 4,100 years ago, Iran is saying 5,000 years ago. So how could he know what happened older than that? So when was the first book about dinosaurs? 1912. What was the oldest written written script? Approximately 5,400 years ago. They said in Egypt. Considering the oldest language is Ethiopian, Ge'ez, and it's called a father language, hence circa 5,000, but in reality it should say circa 7,500. Why? Because Ethiopia is the only country in Africa with its own indigenous written alphabet. The Amharic language, which derived from Ge'ez, is Ethiopian working language, which is the second largest native language in Africa next to Swahili. But we all know the entire continent was called Ethiopia. Hence, Haile Selassie said, at one time Ethiopia extended both sides of the Red Sea, as well as north to Upper Egypt. It was therefore not without reason that during the Middle Ages, the emperor was known as he who maintains order between the Christians and the Muslims, a profound comprehension of sympathy with other states of the Middle East naturally inspires Ethiopian national policies. Hence, Judaism does not follow Christianity. And where's Judaism? Cairo, Egypt. What is there? The oldest synagogue in the world, also the longest serving. What else happens in Cairo?
The World Population Summit in Cairo, Egypt, had 160 nations participate, where they all agreed that the human population was out of control and must be stopped because the world is running out of resources.
So notice Egypt. So who's from Egypt? Judah and Jerusalem, because they have done which was evil in my sight, and have provoked me to anger, since the day their fathers came forth out of Egypt, even on to this day. So you notice Manasseh named his son Ammon. So what was evil in God's sight? The fact that they used to pray to Baal. Now who is Baal? Baal is Ammon. So it's written, an Ammonite shall not enter the congregation of the Lord, because they came forth out of Egypt. And what did they do? Worship Baal. So when you say amen, you're basically saying Baal. When you say Amun, you're saying Baal. When you say Nimrod, you're saying Baal. But where are we from? And respecting Zion, it will be said, each and every one was born in her. So where is Zion?
And was crowned Haile Selassie I, King of Kings, King of Zion, conquering lion of the seed of Judah, power of...
So you notice he got to conquer Judah, because what is Judah doing?
The grey pope is Pepe Orsini. He trumps the black, he trumps the white pope.
The grey pope is even higher than the black and the white pope.
The Orsini is the Maxima family. They are the maximum family. They are on top. And somehow they've trumped the Colonna and the Farnese, which I know, without any doubt, through all my studies, that they are the three most powerful Illuminati.
What about Rothschild, Rockefeller?
Well, they are Orsini. They just changed their name. Rockefeller were Rothschilds, Rothschilds were Orsini. Orsini were a family which have their bloodlines in Babylon and Egypt.
Notice Egypt again.
It's a secret shadow hierarchy. The one at the top what is called the papal bloodlines. The Black Pope is the one controlling the biggest intelligence agency in the world. They belong to the Jesuit order. What is called the black nobility families are the royal families across the world, mainly in Europe. The one who is the most powerful, which the Windsors are connected to, is wealth. JFK was from such a family, but apparently he misled the cabal, and that's why, unfortunately, he was assassinated. The black nobility founded the Club of Rome, the Council on Foreign Relations. They appoint the presidents and the prime ministers worldwide, as well as having immense influence over the finances, over every aspect of our life.